Oh, no. That's potent.
So,
That's potent.
I think we can take this.
I do too.
I think we can take this.
I do too.
We do have rat ogres who can knock down walls. And we do have the ability to summon clan rats behind walls with menace from below. So
All right.
I think we can actually make this work without
I think
waiting
we can.
around.
And the game calculates that we have a small advantage. I think whenever the game says I can win, when you add my human ability, I usually win comfortably.
I mean, elven archers on a wall, that's nothing to sneeze at. We can't summon rats onto the walls, but we can summon them behind the walls and then run them up onto the walls.
To fight with the archers.
Yeah. So, I dig it. This is going to be a great demonstration of not really human wave tactics, but rat wave tactics. Because it's like, oh, you've got archers, we've got expendable infantry. Have at it. I actually don't think that's even enough spearmen to hold their town center.
It's not.
We can probably just bash through the walls and go around them if we want to.
We can.
Armandus, look how serious this dude is.
And well, he's serious because he's crapping his pants right now.
He's like,
that's a lot of rat
That's
dudes.
a lot of rats. That is a significant.
It's getting
number of
1400s Italy up in here. There's a lot of rats.
Yeah. Oh man, wait till we get plague monks. Then we can truly be the bubonic death squad.
Oh gosh, that just makes me cringe, man.
Yeah. Skaven are, they're not known for their hygiene, particularly. I would say that's an area where they're weak. So here's a legal question. At what points does hygiene become, poor hygiene, transition into the realm of, say, gross negligence or endangerment?
Well, it can become a public nuisance.
Yeah.
Which is not, there's a civil remedy for that. Like, oh shit, there's a public nuisance that's infecting us.
If you have active postulating buboes and you're walking about town, say, with a cloak to disguise your ratly
yeah, you could argue
appearance.
You could argue a lot of things. You could argue that that's a form of battery. You're assaulting people. You could argue that he's a nuisance and can be regulated. The government has the power to initiate quarantines and martial law in the event of disease.
So elves have these tiered kind of Minas Tirith type cities.
I think they look awesome.
Actually, they're beautiful, but they're very difficult to attack. So I'm trying to figure out if we look at the layout of these towers. I think we're going to get hit by the fewest towers if we attack from the left, but we have further to run to get to the victory point. If we go straight through the center, we're in range of a greater number of towers, but we have a shorter path to run to the victory point. If we attack on the right, we're idiots, and we should not do that.
Yeah,
so
probably.
What would be if you're thinking in terms of like let's inject some of our historical perspective into this, because that's a Loresworn staple. If you're in a situation where you have a large number of expendable troops against much better trained troops defending an entrenched position, and you have a choice between a slightly safer approach that's going to take you a longer trek to get to the objective versus a slightly more dangerous approach, again, against small number of better trained troops that will get you to your objective faster.
If they're expendable, it's aggression. Win the battle.
Okay. Well, I was thinking along those lines myself. So let us do
Also, we're
that.
capable of injecting our forces behind their defenses, which is not something we should take for granted.
That is, it's going to take us 30 seconds before we can spawn the first wave behind them. But let's spread. Let's try to do a spread that won't put us in range of all their towers. Would be nice. Something like this. Clan rats, yep. We obviously want our less expendable troops to be behind the more expendable troops, so that even if they try to focus fire them, there's a better chance that they will hit the the shitty guys in front versus...
And these warp fire throwers.
Oh, these... are these warp fire? Yeah, okay, so the rat ogres need to be...
Up front, soaking damage.
Yeah, they need to be... Because they're actually going to be the ones that take down the gate. We're actually moderately fucked if they don't make it to the gate. So we need to surround them with trash.
Yep.
Queek. Yep, that's not what I want to do. Storm Vermin. Where's Queek? Queek. He's actually very large for a rat person.
Yes, he is.
He's like almost as tall as a rat ogre.
Well, that makes sense. That size and aggression would be dictators of your social standing in this.
And yes, I paused because I'm not a real Total War player, so that's fine. All right, let's go ahead and advance.
Do it. Go, boys.
The defenses must fall, my lord.
I am very aware of that. I'm very aware that the defenses must fall. If we did not have a grasp of that concept before arriving here today, that would be troubling. I'm going to have the rat ogres fall back
Yeah,
because
they're getting just lit up.
Get the heat off of them. Of course they're trying to focus fire the rat ogres. Alright, we'll just try to surround them with vermin. I don't know if warp fire throwers can actually shoot up onto walls. That's an interesting bit of
Alright. Get it, boys.
Right.
Get it.
So we're gonna lose a lot of rats here, but that's okay.
That's what it's for.
Let's get these guys on some ladders.
Yes, alright, now we have shelter by the gates a little bit.
Yeah, once we actually get under the gate, they can't shoot us anymore. So, we'll go ahead and send Queek in there too. Oh, they're falling back. They're gonna give us the wall.
Not smart.
Yeah, not smart at all.
Yeah, they're gonna regret that.
Oh, and this isn't broken at all.
No.
Oh, hey, look, we got your victory point. Oh, shucks.
That's not broken at all. I completely agree. And when the cooldown ticks over, we'll just reinforce them to make them harder to push off.
We're losing a lot of rats. We don't actually care a whole lot. Yeah.
The enemy gate was destroyed. We're through.
All right, so let's pause here and make sure we have everybody going where they need to go. You guys go up there. You guys go up there. You guys go up there. We got some guys on the walls taking care of these archers. We'll send them some support from down in this contingent, and then everybody else.
This teeming horde of rodent men.
Yeah, you basically just go attack the victory point. I mean. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna try to do, honestly.
They're running back to try to pick a fight. I mean,
we got some spearmen here, so we probably don't want to engage them with rat ogres because spearmen are really good against large units. So we will instead engage them with lots.
I would use menace from below to reinforce your guys on the victory point. Honestly.
Yeah,
they're running back to try to.
They're gonna try some shenanigans.
Yeah, we want to make sure their numbers. Yeah, you thought that you were coming
look at look at that miasma.
I know, just green and putrid.
Okay, so this is a unit of spearmen that are led by a minor hero. So I think Queek can probably handle them on his own, to be honest.
Probably.
But yeah. So we're doing our job on the walls here. They're disproportionately defending this side.
This is gonna hurt so bad. Oh my goodness.
The heart of the city is within sight, my lord. It's actually been within sight for quite a while. Oh, this is what I love. I love just plopping clan rats out into the rear of a formation. And yeah, they're getting super killed, but that's all right. I mean, look at this. Elven archers are kind of holding their own in melee against our shitty Skaven infantry, which tells you just how good at fighting high elves are in general. They're
very much like Tolkien elves in this way.
They are a martial culture.
Very much like Tolkien elves in this way.
Yeah, And what if, let's just say hypothetically that this were to happen. Prepare for vermin indeed. And that is going to be the end of their captain. Most likely. Queek has showed up. We have units routing at the same time that the enemy is routing because they're Skaven and they have no backbone whatsoever.
And we have their victory point, so that should do it.
We'll just come in and flank these spearmen here. Shiny and pointy are the keywords that the art director was given in designing the high elf units. I'm assuming everything needs to be shiny and pointy. Our warp fire throwers. Oh, they can shoot up onto the walls. That's fantastic. Oh,
nice.
Oh,
that did it. Yeah, that did it. That did it.
That just freaking decimated. That not even decimated. Decimated is actually too conservative of a term for what actually just happened to them. Decimated is killing every 10th man. I think we killed about half of their remaining units in one volley there. So, was this the most efficient capture of a city that anyone has ever seen?
No.
No, but
we lost like half of our army.
We got the job done. That's what's important. Decisive victory.
I think it's decisive because we annihilated them. Look at those losses.
Yeah, we lost twice as many men as they did.
But it hurts them more than twice as much as it hurts us.
But we had about 2,000 remaining, and they have only 400.
They don't have an army left.
No.
Like, the casualties on that end, they don't have an army left.
And it looks like we won't actually lose any full regiments. This guy is the most damaged group of clan rats. Yeah, this clan rat unit did really well. They got 49 kills for a tier 1 infantry unit. That's not bad. They got more kills than Queek. Then, of course, you see these spearmen
these guys got
and archers with massive numbers of kills, because that's how high elf units work. These are diametrically opposed armies in terms of the quality versus quantity axis. High elves are as far on the quality side as you can get. Skaven are as far onto the quantity side as you can get. So, yeah. So I feel like if there was going to be a legal proceeding between these two groups, the High Elves would hire like one
attorney
who's like the most amazing orator of all time.
He's Perry frickin' Mason.
And then the Skaven would have to bring in an extra table for all of their lawyers.
And they just shout him down.
Yeah. Like, hey!
Yeah. Objection!
I
can't even respond to all the objections, Your Honor. I'll allow it.
Let's break this down.
Yeah, man. Objection. I can't even respond. Overruled. And then the judge has a heart attack because his blood pressure spikes and the case gets thrown out because there's no one to hear it.
Yeah.
All right. Dang, son. Okay, I hope this doesn't happen again.
Mr. Thumbflayer. Would you please present your objections? Objection! I want to present my objections first. You cannot call an objection against your own counsel.
This is not courtroom proceeding. I can just imagine this like a British judge, like this, just like you can. It is against proper procedure.
The whole Skaven like table just descends into infighting. It's like, okay, all of the survivors of the defense council are now going to need their own councils because they have just committed murder in a public setting.
You cannot. Co-counsel may not slaughter co-counsel.
Yeah.
It's against criminal procedure. I think it might happen again.
Yeah, we might be having an issue here where OBS is causing the game to crash every time we finish a battle. So we'll see if we can get this sorted out. Alright, so decisive victory. There are no elves left. Once again, the archers got absurd numbers of kills. That's okay. Actually, it looks like we have enough food that we could start with another level 2 settlement.
Why not?
Well,
let's do it.
Yeah.
My treasures take hold.
We are just kind of sweeping across this island, I guess it is.
We still haven't lost any full regiments, so we're gonna repair the garbage pit. What was the other? Okay, so we don't have a unique building here, so we can choose between public order, income from all buildings in province, which we don't really have very many buildings in
and
this
we're
province
making
yet.
money literally hand over fist.
I think casualty replenish.
Yeah. We need this army to heal. It's hurt.
This has a minus 18 public
Yeah,
order
no.
here. Yeah, we can always start with this and then change it to something else once public order is no longer
Right on.
an issue.
Warlord, quick.
So, Queek, we will... Oh, we can unlock his Warp Shard Armor quest. And then we'll go ahead and keep on upgrading his combat abilities.
Alright,
Abilities.
Warp Shard Armor. And they're just recruiting.
Yeah, and I don't think we have anything new to build in this province. So we will move on. Are they going to attack the lizard men, or...
Kind of looks like it.
That might actually be why they signed a non-aggression pact with us, because they're...
Yup.
Oh, there's gonna be a naval showdown, and the lizard men won.
Good
Hell
job,
yeah.
boys.
All right.
Or it just looks like...
Oh, they're gonna wipe their army. Yes.
There you go, boys.
All right. Well, here's what I am thinking.
Let's get some Warp Shard Armor, huh?
Rival warlord makes
False claims about his greatness in comparison.
to your own.
I was almost keeping up with him.
Perhaps a conquest is in order.
Okay. So, Queek Head Taker is the Red Claw, blah, blah, blah. Loot, occupy, raise, or sack one different settlement. I think that's very doable.
Yeah, I'd say so.
So, yeah, Clan Molder, they're getting kind of uppity. They're kind of thinking that they should be the boss rats in charge, from what I can tell.
And we will allow one more turn of casualties, probably healing.
We're probably going to need both armies for this. Fucking loads of clan rats. It's like so counter to my usual playstyle. You can get a nest lair.
I love playing as Bretonia in this game. They just start out so screwed 6 ways from Sunday.
I know. It's like Bretonia is one of the hardest starts for sure. Must spread our own corruption. All right. You might even want to end up getting a third army at some point.
The lizard men are like, that's right. You bet you're sorry.
Yeah.
Come in, Dar.
Fucking sorry.
That is one of the best stories.
Yeah.
Like he's trying to tell the kid, I'm so sorry, and he says,
Show them no mercy.
Oh, they want us to eliminate the Fortress of Dawn.
okay.
Okay, well, we can probably make that happen, actually.
And our secondary lord got strict too.
Yeah. So that's good. How are we doing on income? We're actually doing just fine on income.
Yeah, no.
So here's another thing I really like that they've done with Warhammer 2. There is no longer a cap on how many armies you can recruit. Your supply lines become more stretched.
That makes a lot of sense.
And it increases your upkeep by a percentage. So it's a soft cap instead of a hard cap, which is nice.